Alright guys, so I thought I'd do a little talk through here of duo Kerapac, which I have been talking about recently, and it's very good money, it's very fun, it's very fast, it's just good. So we're going to start from the beginning here, just going to rewind a little 10 seconds, and we will give a little talk through of how to do it. So, starting off, of course, you will be surging towards the boss, you will be waiting a tiny bit, then planting a magma tempest, and after that you will be sunshining. Then of course Von Bomb, Smoke Cloud, one of you two does that. Calgarian Demon, Spec of course as well. So you want to make sure you get your Tsunami up pretty quickly with your Insight Fear buff of course, and then your Staff of Armador special attack. So it's just really quite simple, isn't it? And then you just go ham. Like you can use tendrils here if you want to. Optionally, you can save tendrils for phase 2 to try and get a super skip if you want to, but that's not really necessary. So probably tendrils P1, Omni Power P2, and then whatever the hell you want to in between. It really doesn't matter. But I guess the important thing there is detonate in between the phase transition. That is quite important. And then you just phase it down again with the last few seconds of your staff spec. As you can see, it's nice and simple. Staff spec just runs out there. Normally you can get it fairly comfortably within the style spec. This is just it's just a random kill I selected, so I guess it didn't work out quite as well, but that is all good. Then here is the important bit. You want to switch to melee, you want to time warp, and then you want to zerk, then you want to barge, then you sigil, and then do like an assault bleed or something, and then destroy after that. And then when you get unwound, that's where you're allowed to use your overpower ability. Very important there. You can do a little cheeky overpower or and a hurricane, whatever order you want, it really doesn't matter. Then maybe another threshold as well, like assault or destroy. And then that phases this guy down. And then you switch back to your magician gear once again, and then basically doing the same thing. So we're getting our tsunami buff up here. So Insight Fear stacks, make sure you go into a clone, very important. So yeah, we're doing a Tsunami first, and then we're doing the Staff spec. So you both want to grab this guy down. And obviously one person goes north, one person goes south. We get this guy down, we kill him, surge down here, you time warp when you get down here, and you can either meta or sunshine here. Meta is potentially faster, but sunshine's probably more consistent. Because sometimes things go a bit wrong, like maybe one guy gets a really bad clone, like they didn't crit much or something. So might recommend Sunshine here, it could be better. And then make sure you devotion like just after you Sunshine or meta as well during your time warp, and then you kill the boss. Like it is that simple. It really is that simple. And look at that, we didn't use any food. All the supplies we used was an overload, a restore, and an adrenaline potion, and I guess a couple of Calgarian skulls. Like it's literally that easy. I do this kill on full speed here. I'm assuming this one is also fine. So anything to keep note of, I guess, is if you fail to walk under him properly, like on his first spec, just tally out. No harm in it. It happens sometimes. You all know it happens. Everyone makes tiny mistakes, and that is okay. Yeah, that's that walk under there. That's the one you want. Again, just smashing him down in the staff spec. And hopefully by now, I could probably test you guys by now, couldn't I? Be like, what do we do next? Oh yeah, another magma tempest there, by the way. Very important. Before doing a detonate into Omni Power. Kablam, and then spam whatever. Armador battle staff spec or something. And again, looks like this one went a little bit rough. We were not anywhere near enough damage there. So I guess a couple of not so good kills in a row, but that's fine. It happens. It happens. So we just very easily get him down before the jumpy phase anyway. So yeah, and then obviously here melee switch. You can do a length spec here if you have plenty of adrenaline, which you don't always get, but sometimes you do. And of course, time warp, zerk, barge, and assault, destroy, or whatever. Canary said, oh no, so, he's done something very wrong here, so I guess this is a kill where something went badly. There's my overpower, hit 20k with it, because I think I got the length spec on there, so you know, you can do some big hits. Look at that. It just melts. It's so good. Then back to Wizardry. Over here, go into a clone. Very important you go into a clone, otherwise you do like 10% damage, and that's really bad. You know, Tsunami, Staff Spec, all the good stuff. I like to move over a couple of squares here, so I can time warp and like Sunshine without getting screwed over when I get reset, like it drags me out of range or whatever. So just kill that guy down, get the devotion during your meta or Sunshine, and then just do a big kablam. So here is a bit better timing. Like meta's only just run out. Ideally get a bit faster, but yeah. Yeah, sub 2 minute kills very, very easily. Does not take long to learn at all. And I really recommend it. So hopefully this little talk through helped. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, because having a Slayer task is pretty useful. Maybe Genocidal perk if you want to. It can always help. But apart from that, yeah, just Staff of Armadillo, Blank Swords or something. I don't know, whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. You just do damage and he dies. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys. And because yeah, I was actually inundated with a single comment about what are we doing at Duo Kerapac. So yeah, this is it. Hopefully that helps, and I will see you all again very soon.